battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Hicks. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, it's a reverse. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. First and goal, handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Tough situation here. Second and goal, all the way back to the 15. Back to pass. It's Hicks. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, offensive linemen with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it here. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Hicks. Makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finding space at the 20. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he's got it again. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's good for Cardinals.
And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking to pass. It's Hicks. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Louisville. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Will take over first and 10.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hicks. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the sack. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Fighting off the defender. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the receivers got it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the Hokies looking to run some tempo here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense is coming after him. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They go with a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going, or perhaps looking to make a play deep downfield? And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And that run produces a decent gain. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Hands off to the fullback. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And the Hokies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Just trucks the man. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Virginia Tech. You battled back to go in front now. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
28, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's past the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Cardinals come up to the line in the hurry-up. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hicks. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense will pursue, forced him out.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And they'll give it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Hokies are going to keep this drive rolling. Sticking with the running game. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Hicks. He'll throw it now. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wide out. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's QB sneak. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. Ball carrier running through tackles. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving his running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hicks. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
It's a toss play to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Hicks. And he'll make it in there. How about that gamble paying off? They go for two, make it, and have the lead here late in the game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And looking for a big play here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the
touchdown, Louisville. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now to try for 2. Direct snap to the back. And he makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. To throw, it's Hicks. The pocket breaking down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's going to be incomplete on the final play. Broken up for the defense to preserve this victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced.